Montreal. And you're from?
So I'm from Germany.
Ah, Germany.
Hi, nice to meet you.
They're off on a new adventure. Everyone in this tour group has already seen Sugarloaf and the Statue of Christ. Today, they're visiting one of Rio de Janeiro's favelas. The excursion costs 40 euros apiece.
I chose to travel on a tour of this nature just for safety's sake. And I'm expecting to see extreme poverty, but I think there's beauty in everything.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had mobile phones and scooters and that sort of thing. So, as it said in the press, it's a city within a city.
They soon see the first buildings in Rocinha. The shantytown extends all the way up the hill.
Wow. Quite amazing, actually, to think about that you've got such a poor society living so close to a rich, but it's well worth the visit. I can't wait to walk it.
Keep your right, keep your right.
Tour guide Marcos Lalal leads the group into the heart of Rocinha and one of the numerous shopping streets. Eileen Gerard from Britain says not much here reminds her of a slum.
I think the people are so resourceful that they all find a living out of very, very poor conditions. And I mean, it's like a very thriving, busy town, which is poverty, but it's very, very busy. They're all working hard. It's amazing.
Just a few years ago, taking pictures here would have been life-threatening. Armed drug dealers ruled the streets. Now, for the past 2.5 years, the favela has been peaceful. The local residents have got used to large numbers of tourists here.
I think we're privileged to have them look at our favela.
They have the opportunity to see a favela from the inside, how it looks, how things run. And more than anything, they see that marvelous people live here.
The most popular holiday snap motif and a permanent feature of the tour is the view from the very top.
It's like a patchwork quilt, all connected.
And in Rio, we were more than 1,000 slums. And you have, since today, some place that the police don't go. Then it's a difficult society to balance, okay?
Is there a solution? Is there a plan to help, to change things, to help all the people with the sewage? And
sometimes we ask it, but they don't have the plans because the state now is broken. Humanity in this situation is very difficult, okay?
The complex social problems can only be touched on. That's all the tourists want. Many people live here illegally, and they are the poorest of the poor. After an hour and a half, their introduction tour is over.
I do. I just admire them very much, and I'm glad I don't have to live there. As Jan said, we are very, very privileged to be here and visit.
They now plan to recommend the favela tour to friends back home. Mumbai has one of the largest slums in Asia. It's called Dharavi.
My name's Steve Salvin and I'm from London. We stopped through Mumbai for a couple of nights, and from reading the reviews, the people had said that in a lot of cases it was the most exciting and the most interesting thing they'd done whilst they were here, so we decided to give it a go.
Let's go.
Faizan Faruqi is their guide today. More than 750,000 people live and work in Dharavi. No one knows the exact number.
Even my mother, if she has enough plastic left from her toys, from some waste, she keeps on collecting it and then she sells it or she exchanges it with garlic. So by doing this tour, we try and expel the negative image about Dharavi. We are born and brought up here in Dharavi. This is the place where we belong, and it's safe. And at the same time, the company provides us a part-time job so that we can study as well as we can look for the family.
Faizan earns a living by doing this job. He's studying to be a pharmacist. The slum dwellers are proud of where they live.
There's this one.
This shop owner plans to sell his bags under the brand name Dharavi.
The tours are good for us. There are many slums in the world, but Dharavi is unique because so many products are made here. So many people work here in so many different kinds of businesses. So I don't really think there's a slum that's comparable to Dharavi in that sense.
The annual turnover in Dharavi is an estimated 600 million euros a year. The Be the Local tours started back in 2010. Faizan and his co-workers are all students. His dream is to have his own pharmacy in Dharavi one day. Steve and Lisa try an Indian snack, and of course, freshly brewed tea.
Cheers, thank you. I think, for me, I really liked seeing the way that they were recycling the plastic. And I think that's because I can see people doing that at home and how people are throwing stuff away, just treating it as rubbish. And here, people are getting that. You can see all the different little parts of the industry, the process.
So how was the tour? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. We loved it. Thank you very much.
If you like the tour, then share your experience with your friends and families. Yeah. Also at the hotel, that would be great for us.
Faizan also hopes that they'll publicize the tour on the internet. That's where Lisa first discovered
Share your
it.
experience over there, that would be great for us.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
And all the best.
Cheers, thank you.
Interest is growing in trips like this, an experience that did not even exist a few years ago.